Apparently spinach is controversial for dogs.
Well, seriously, why is it that pixelated?
That is a good question.
Again, they ran out of budget.
Seems like it would take more budget to make a pixelated artwork like that. That seems like it would take longer.
You'd think for like the missions where you're forced to use like hunter and dog, they would have put slightly more effort into the cover.
Why would they do that? Clearly, we just need more costumes and bathing suits for everybody to wear.
I mean, we don't have any more. We can't get any more, at least not until we get a new character. So, why couldn't they at least had Hunter bending down petting the dog or something?
Yeah.
I know, right? Oh no, the voices are back.
This looks like a delight.
Thank God, reality's a loser.
Oh,
Why is
goody,
it
an
telling me to
arcane
buy
key.
more crystals? I don't even own crystals.
I heard it asked for Vespian gas.
Told me to construct additional pylons.
Aren't we playing Terrans, though? Mostly?
I know, that's what makes it weird.
You gave me the very snappy tone. You asked me, asking me to go where?
Autumn be praised.
I remember in at least one mission, because we were bad at StarCraft, it was one of the early Terran missions where you're supposed to survive for X amount of time. The only way that we beat the mission was, like the last enemy rush is coming. Courage just had all the buildings lift up and just fly to, like, the opposite corner of the map. And, like, he's like, come on, wait out the clock. Wait out the clock. We have literally no dudes left.
I mean, as Terran, that's a perfectly legitimate tactic.
Set is a temperamental god.
They're gonna pick everything up and move it somewhere else.
Yep.
That is the advantage of the Terrans.
I mean, that's one thing the Terrans do. They can pick up their home base and then have it fly somewhere. You can probably break that over there.
Break the wall, Hunter. I will be.
I was gonna.
After.
Where are you gonna go? You're a ghost. I doubt there's a ghost convention you gotta go to.
The father
Could
of
be.
serpents is smiling.
Joke's on you, she does.
He hears me, but has no answers.
Snooping little diary.
Only found 2 of her pages so far.
And of course, my brain just went to Mamma Mia of all things. Is this one guy and dot dot dot. Oh, another one.
Mm-hmm.
I chose a mortal life, and God, it sucks.
My husband never picks up his socks.
I might want to wear them later, even though they're the man's way of keeping us down.
Also, he seems to get very embarrassed when I compliment him.
Wah.
Those socks aren't hurting anyone being there.
They all go in the same place anyway.
You mean in that portal that happens to reside inside of every dryer that sucks them away?
Yep.
Ironically, I've been better about not having orphans.
I've been having socks disintegrate at like a similar rate, so.
Well, you got a shit ton of them because my mom keeps managing to find socks your size and getting them for you for Christmas or birthdays.
I mean, considering where you work, socks disintegrating is a normal thing. Okay, nothing else around the outside.
I'll set up my sleeve. Oh wait, I don't have sleeves right now.
Sarah?
Of all the things you weren't expecting, finding me here had to be near the top of the list.
Have you been following me?
On the
No.
contrary,
Yeah.
kiddo. I think it's you that's been following in my footsteps. Speaking of which, have you been enjoying the trials? I'm not sure how you found your way down that path, but you've obviously impressed the gods, just like your mother and I did.
You are being much calmer than I expected about all this.
You aren't the first member of your family to sneak away and attempt the trials. I remember raising more than a few eyebrows on my run.
This from the favored daughter of Ashtur?
Bless you.
I always respected Ashtur, especially compared to some of her siblings.
And my mother?
I think she saw something of herself in Autumn, but she was never one to flatter the gods.
She seems to have no issue kneeling to Chthon.
Is that really what you believe, Hunter?
I cannot say.
At least you've kept an open mind. I'm not sure I would have.
I have tried to remain neutral until I know more.
If you've come this far, then there's really no point in hiding it anymore.
This place, sealed and hidden away beneath my mother's garden. This was you again. Something else you wanted to lock away.
Would you believe it's because I've been a stubborn old woman for far too many centuries?
Yes.
Yes.
This may be difficult to understand, given what you've been told, how you were raised. But your mother isn't the bastion of evil the world knows her to be.
Yes. I know she was not the mother of demons when she was with my father.
There's more to it than that. I told you of her work to find a cure for his illness. There was nothing she could do, and when he passed, she accepted his fate. But then, the corruption came for you.
I was...
Corruption!
I do not remember that at all.
I'm not surprised, given the cure. You were so young, so vulnerable. Lilith was
So
inconsolable.
puntable.
If she had been desperate to heal your father, she was now completely unhinged when it came to curing you.
But she did find a way.
We had thought to bury it in this place forever, safe from not just the greedy eyes of petty men like Shaw, but from ourselves.
The Darkhold.
Yes, and sensing your mother's desperation, the damn thing called out to her.
As it
There in its
does.
pages, Lilith found a way to protect her child. Straight from the great shadow himself, Chthon. And as payment, she pledged her eternal devotion to him. Reborn as the mother of demons.
She gave herself to Chthon for me?
You were her only child, and she loved you more than anything else in this world. In her mind, it was no sacrifice at all. You were all that mattered.
And you still let me believe she was a monster?
For your protection, I only let you see her as she is now.
But what she became...
What she became, I barely recognized. She may have been your mother, but there was no way she could be your mother ever again.
And so you cast her out.
She was weakened from the transition. Some part of her soul still struggling with the corruption infecting her, I suppose. I knew I would only have the moment, and so I struck, drove her from the Abbey. From you.
Blah, blah, blah. Generic backstory is generic.
In my mind and in my heart, I believed that the Lilith I knew would have done the same.
But then she came back.
Yes, it took her years, but she finally returned.
She
Of
came
course,
back
by
to
then,
want some
she had
more.
become something far different. The rest, as you know, is
Oh,
history.
Lilith came
Until
back the very next
I
day.
thought by sealing this place, by avoiding the truth, that it would somehow make all of this easier. But I also knew someday we would have this conversation.
You were trying to protect me, as you always do.
You've made this easier on me than it should be, kiddo. I can't say I'm not glad that you still believe in me.
We can only move forward from here. We have spent
Look,
enough
it's a
time
screwed
waiting
up
for the
enough
past.
series
You
of
will get no
events
argument from me there.
that you can't really blame anybody for taking all the things they did, you know? That is a little bit
Well,
dark powered, I think. It's not bad. I mean, if you have enough heroism built up, it's gonna be a huge AoE burst.
Nice for quick finisher.
Be a pretty good opener too.
Set revels in his blessing.
Oh. That looks different. I'm taking a screenshot of that little alignment of glyphs there.
That looks like a combination for some sort of luck.
Well, remember we had the place where this actually came into play.
You're welcome to spend as much time here as you like, Hunter. I haven't been down here in ages. Maybe you'll find something among your mother's things.
And just in case it popped up anything new after the whole... Doesn't look like we got anything new. Sure is creepy though. Okay, I don't think opening those will help right now. I think we're gonna have to wait until we get the Hulk or somebody. And then we can open those to get the good stuff. So... Agatha still has some stuff to talk about, apparently.
For Ghost, she sure is chatty.
I hadn't intended on eavesdropping, dear, but I couldn't help but overhear
have
your
some very
conversation
spirited.
with Sarah.
Did you know about my mother?
Sarah was never any more forthcoming about Lilith with me than she has been with you. She must have felt it was safer to keep both of us in the dark.
At the cost of a great deal of pain and suffering.
You don't have to tell me, dear. Had I known what Sarah was hiding, maybe I wouldn't have pushed Wanda as hard as I did.
And to say nothing of what this did to you.
It may sound ridiculous, but if someone had to end up this way, I'm glad it was me. Can you imagine what a nightmare Sarah would be as a poltergeist?
That
Right
is true.
here.
We may have had another terror stalking the grounds had things gone differently.
And despite everything, I have to say, I'm glad we were able to spend this bit of extra time together, Hunter.
I enjoyed it too.
Oh my, I am not.
I'm glad, dear. But there are still more secrets to discover, if you're interested.
More still? How will I know where to find them?
Oh, I'd say some combination of dumb luck and persistence.
Maybe an internet.
But in all seriousness, with Set's blessing, you'll be able to break down all sorts of things, I imagine. I'm sure you'll figure it out. Just have fun, dear.
Yeah, we've seen plenty of places.